Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we're returning to our Kaiserreich Let's Play of the Union of Britain, where we've just entered naval warfare again with our little battle here against the Commonwealth of Canada. We've already sunk a couple of ships, but nevertheless we are engaging a couple of heavy capital ships, two dreadnoughts, the HMCS Ramilius and the Alfonso Enrique. That's a curious name for a Canadian ship. Also the HMSC Ensign, and a couple of heavy cruisers and a large number of lighter ships. This is of course part of our wider effort to come via Iceland towards Greenland and ultimately towards Canada. So we are trying to engage them there. Meanwhile, there's a lot of fighting in Europe, of course, including down here in Italy, where we've just, I think, managed to take this area over here, which is nice, and down here in Africa. Africa we're going to largely ignore, I think, for this episode. Right, so let's have a look at this naval battle over here and see how it's going to go. And we can see immediately as we start the game, it's just, we are doing fine over here. So we've done a lot of damage already with our heavy guns in just a couple of hours. And even on the light ships, they are losing quite a bit over here. So that is definitely nice to see. It would be very lovely if we could sink at least a couple of their ships. They are of course withdrawing at this point. But yeah, there we go. There's one ship down. But only one. I think the dreadnoughts have escaped. No, sorry, they are still there. And there's Honors Owens. No, it was sunk by Honors Owens and Godwin respectively. That's nice. And I think all of the other ships are going to go down as well. Glorious results. What should I say? This is lovely. This is brilliant. This is how it should be. And this is mostly due to our superior design of ships, I think. You definitely need to repair because you have a fouled propeller. So yeah, that is something that we do need to fix. You're down to 98%. I'm gonna leave that be for now. You guys are mostly fine. You have a lot of damage there. Everyone else is sort of more or less alright. So you know what, I think you're gonna be alright. Lovely, and these battleships are still actually over here and repairing, so that's nice to see. We have enough enough capabilities over here. We have also got this gentleman over here, which I discovered between episodes. You have gotten the Ranger trait. You might even get the Jungle trait, and I think an Improvision Expert might be nice. A little bit more movement speed on land is always nice to have. You're probably going to sail home towards Iceland. Yes, you are, so that's okay. Right. And we've got this guy over here, which I'm going to ask just to attack over there. Right, we could activate that. It is considered risky, it appears. But yeah, it would really like to get over there. That's the issue. So we are trying to land here in Newfoundland. I think one of you guys actually should have the mission. You have the naval support mission. I'm not sure why I'm not doing this at the moment. Split off is disabled. Let's cancel the repair task and ask you to, can you please join up on this? We get over here. Moving to naval base over there. Yeah, that's okay. Start landing lease. You are going to send us a couple of cars, I believe. Yeah, going to take it. We are a little bit shy on a couple of resources. So yeah, that's alright. It might be a tanks actually. Or motorized equipment, I don't know. Right. Engineer company, that's just a simple upgrade. Very appreciated, of course. Infantry equipment, mechanized, yeah, it's tempting. But really, is it going to be that important? Construction engineering? Or even more fuel refinery? Don't think we need resource gain efficiency. It's not that important to us. But assembly line production might be very nice. Let's go for this. Generally, more production is always extremely helpful. Now we all set to naval invasion support? Well, you better hurry up then. These guys are already taken to port. Yeah, you are doing that now, so that's great. We've also got this motorized shipping over here, just trying to capture more points over there. That I think should be okay. Let's see how this is going to turn out. They lost a convoy over here. I was slightly concerned that was part of a bigger battle, but all in all, that seems to be fine. Italians are winning in Italy. Italians are not winning in northern Italy. France has, I think, advanced at least a little bit over here into the Alsace, and it seems Germany is furiously pushing back, while at the same time It looks like they are being pushed back here in the north. No discernible movement over here. But also the Donau Pact is pushing hard on our Soviet friends. So that is an issue. You guys are doing fine over there. I think I like that very much. We are doing the research on the Dreadnought effort. And here is an enemy ship. What are you? Come on, stop a second here. We've got 3 carriers, 9 whatevers, which might be fast battleships. I think that's a bit of an issue with the mod here. 12 capital ships. Oh, that might be Dreadnoughts. I don't know. Wouldn't Dreadnoughts show? No, Dreadnoughts don't show. So that's a big issue. So that's at least 9 Dreadnoughts and 3 carriers. Big issue. Right, so let's grab our carriers then. I think you are right. You have 4 cruisers. Are you considered a capital ship then? No. Why have I not upgraded you? Let's upgrade you. Right, that's okay. Right, you are good ships though. And that means we do need to fit you at least with 1 more guy. And I think what we can do is just take one of these guys here and join you up with this. And then I am going to ask you here to be on a strike mission in this area. So you can come up here. We don't have enough fuel for this right now, so I think that's going to be okay. Where are you? Ooh, you're very far away. Still, better to have you over there than not. We're also going to sending in our Dreadnoughts, so that's going to be a very fantastic battle over there. And how we actually know? We've just spotted you. Yeah. And I hope you're not engaging our invasion fleet, because that would suck for our fleet. Right. You're coming over here. And our Dreadnoughts are on their way, aren't they? Yes, they are. Good. Oh, there's an on-right naval result over here. Interesting. Yeah, but we are sending a couple of destroyers after them. We've lost a submarine. That's okay. Not really a big success, but an okay success. Union of Denmark is officially controlling this. These guys are dangerous. There is naval combat over here. Just convoys. Lots of convoys actually on their side. Convoys I don't mind. I do mind this big battle.
Ready, sir.
Not sure why you're over here, but mine. Right, let's look at the naval battle over here, or at our landing. We are definitely producing more damage than they are. I think no one is really out doing us in terms of breakthrough, or them in fact. But we might actually get a little bit better over time here. Yeah, we are mostly on parity with the first guy, not so much with the second one. But I think ultimately we are going to win this battle, but it's going to take a little while to wind them down really. In the meantime, our 60 ships are engaging their 60 ships. So that is promising. I hope. Come on, have you lost track? You have. I think you'd be a little bit better suited if you are over here and ready to engage from there. Click has capitulated, and we've discovered advanced oil processing. Advanced oil processing is going to help us out immensely with our fuel situation. We could do for fuel refining too, and that would be another good change. We could also go for rubber processing here. That is always helpful, but not extremely critical for us right now. On the other hand, 8th generation chance, I think that would be nice. And it would be relatively quick. On the other hand, better naval equipment. Land doctrine we are researching. Better artillery would be tempting. Yeah, I think you know what, better artillery is going to be extremely quick, and it's going to be a nice and easy win for us in a sense. We lost track of them, that's not great. I think they are very likely to be still around. We are doing a lot more damage now than they are. Oh, and there they are over here. So you're not trying to intercept, and there we are in battle now. So, big battle. Three carriers, 9 dreadnoughts against 12 dreadnoughts. So our capital ships really trying to engage their capital ships. On the other hand, our heavy guns, much heavier than their heavy guns. Basically 4 times as large. Light guns, we are also doing a lot more damage than they are. Positioning seems to be fine on both of these ends. Our fleet anti-air is maybe not quite sufficient enough to deal with all of these aircraft. And depth charges are not really a topic in this battle. So let's start over here. Let's see how this develops. I think we can go to speed 3. And we immediately start to realize that some of these ships are suffering from quite a bit of damage. There was a heavy, there was a critical hit here on the ambuscade, whereas a couple of these guys are also receiving light damage. That's okay. Most importantly though, there is a critical hit on the HMC Valiant Weld Creek Dreadnought hull. So that has received a very heavy hit here. And some of these guys are already withdrawing, so that is very good to see for us. Especially if some of these guys are withdrawing while others aren't. I think we are going to have a much better ability to concentrate our fire on a couple of these guys. Meanwhile, we are sinking a couple of light ships, which is okay. It's tempting and it's good. And we are seeing that, oh, look at that Iron Duke limping away at 2.7%. So yeah, it's definitely, even if we don't sink too many of these guys, and we do sink Iron Duke, we have definitely taken them out of commission for a while over here. On the other hand, we are really not receiving that much damage, so I think that's really our superior skill all in all. I mean, we've got Ironside, we've got the big gun expert, we've got safety first, we've got the marksman, we've got all the different buffs on our side, so I think that's very nice to see. It would be lovely to sink a couple more dreadnoughts though, and as I say that, it goes up from 1 ship to 2 ships and then to 6. Lovely. Sunk by Naseby, Leveler, Tyler, Hinderman and Tyler again. So fantastic. And more ships are hanging in the balance over there. 9 dreadnoughts sunk over there. The carrier have gotten away, and we've definitely suffered quite a bit of damage on a couple of our destroyers. But this is a huge win. This should reduce the ability of Canada and the entirety of the Entente to intercept us. Very much. That's extremely good result for us. Almost all of our ships are damaged now, but it's well worth it. Well worth it. So I'm extremely happy about this result. Let's take a second here to take stock of our guys. So this gentleman over here should need to be repaired. I don't see any particular critical hits, so there's nothing in terms of system damage that has been taken out. So I'm simply going to select a couple of light cruisers and stuff. Yeah, sorry, light destroyers that are just seeming to have a lot of trouble. Just gauging by the result over there. And you know what? I think you also just like 90%. So we should. It doesn't say how many you selected. That's a little bit disappointing. So I think I've selected 4 destroyers. So I want to take the ratio 2 to 3. No, I don't actually want to take destroyer number 2s. Yeah, well. Okay, I thought I could do this differently. Apparently I can do it only this way. Right, there we go. Great. You are detaching. Oh, and we've re-engaged with the carriers. I think we will probably not be able to catch them. Oh, we are. And that's what, light gun and heavy damage. Interesting. I would not have thought that that would go down quite as well. But there we go. And another 3 carriers just to enjoy the boot, really. Where are you guys going? Are you going somewhere sensible? Honestly, I thought I'd also asked these guys here to repair. Oh my. Okay, nevertheless, all of you guys detach and moving to coastal waters in Greenland. I'm not convinced. Can all of you guys merge up? Yeah. Honestly, can you just go to Scapa? Right, and you're going to Greenland. That's all right. Lovely, good result, and we nearly won the naval battle up here. Sorry, the land battle, I should say. And we are just discovered Blitzkrieg. Lovely, good concept. Let's go for Kampfgruppe. Of course, we're going to spend the stuff over here to do this. Let's also check on our other naval battles. A couple of submarines sunk. Large number of convoys sunk. Convoy sunk? Yes, indeed. We are a little bit shy on resources. And we are producing too much tungsten. Buying too much tungsten, rather. Who's going to deliver us any rubber? Right, that's nice. Come on, win over here. Yeah, you're going to go to Skoppa. That's great. Honestly, you're being a little bit stupid just going here by foot, but seems I can't really stop you from doing that. And you're advancing here, so that's nice. And more convoys being sunk. Great! We've won over here. Good. So we have landed. Can we go over here? I think we cannot, so that means on the other hand we are safe as well. So let's go to St. John's with you. And you're going to come down here into this province. It's a one-on-one fight, but we're more or less fine. These are the very weakened defenders that we've seen earlier. So that's actually nice to see. We've got a good naval base over here, so that means to me that we can take these gentlemen over here, bring you up here, and likewise, let's catch the dreadnoughts. Let's get you over here as well. And rebase to a new area. Right, fantastic. So we are making very good progress here on Newfoundland. And that should help us out very much. You guys are coming this way, nice. You have nearly captured this port. And you're going to the second one, so that's good as well. Got a couple of units there. You are on your route there. These guys are coming up to Scapa. Could maybe also send you towards Liverpool. I think Scapa is going to be a little bit nicer. Right. And these guys are also coming up into at least a harbour. So that's going to be okay. And actually what I want to do is take these guys here, which are extremely heavily damaged. 3 ships of class 2. And then we're going to have a look at whether we don't have just other ships that are at least a little bit better repaired. Okay, let's grab you guys. Going to be part of a new fleet. You can actually repair, and that's fine. And once you have repaired, you're going to join up with the battle group. Also, this damage really has to go. 80% or so. Yeah, that's okay. You're fine over there. Do get over there. And you're going to go to St. John's. Nice. Good. How are you guys doing? Nearly done. Dreadnought effort. Lovely. Let's go to expanded dockyards. I want to get more dockyards. Odds to repair all of these ships. And build new ones. I think you have to be repaired to 100% to get this gone, right? Fixed, I should say. Yeah, let's just wait for that. Let's keep an eye on things. To submarine warfare. Anti-submarine warfare. Although the other way around. You are advancing on Hamburg even. I don't think you will be winning there. But then I said you wouldn't win over here. And you did, sort of. A little bit. Right, you're right over there. How are we looking? Ooh, what's going on over here? Canadian troops landing in Lisbon. Interesting. And down here? You've certainly advanced. Let's make sure to advance further then. Where's actually Middle Africa's capital? Oh, in Dar es Salaam. This is gonna drag out for such a long time here. Nevertheless, I think we have to do it. So let's advance firstly here. And then sort of expand all the way. We're gonna give them some time to prepare, rest up, and gain new stuff. You'll find over there. Why are you going via railroad? I'm not sure where you're going here, my friends. So, nevertheless, let's make sure that we are going to grab the next harbour, and I think we are going to land on Quebec, right onto Quebec. That is, I think, the best choice, and you could probably start over here and go right onto there. go. Fine. Ships, you guys are fine now? Yes, you are. Join up with the battle group, which itself should be repairing. Are you repairing now? I think not, for some reason. I mean, you are docked, so you should. Okay, you're only doing that if you're not asked to do anything else. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. How are we looking though? Lots of stuff. You're not really repairing even. Yeah, you are. This is taking a very long time then. But for most of these guys, it's only going to be a couple of days. And Scalpa itself, these guys are repairing very quickly. It's only 2 days even left on these guys. Yeah, but look at all of these destroyers. That's going to take a while to churn through, at least in Scapa itself. Right, you guys are... Do you still know that you have to reattach once you have been repaired? And all of this destroyer damage has already been fixed, so that's nice. Good. Right. Oh, there is a battle up here, it appears. That is at least new. Can you get over here? Ooh, there are 2 units assigned to this. Make sure that these guys are assigned to that. Good, and I suppose what we can do is ask these guys here to not patrol in these waters anymore. Likewise, you not to patrol in these. Did you just pointlessly buzz around over there? I think you did. Right. You still doing fine. Yeah, most of these things are just minor repairs. Just a couple of percentage points. But on the other hand, a lot of these destroyers are really a little bit harder. We're hit more hardly. Hardly? We're hit harder. Damn it. Right. Okay. Good stuff over here for now. I think what we could do is bring over more troops then. I think we maybe sank a couple of submarines there. I suppose what you could do we know about any enemy fleets over here? Ooh, we do. Not sure what fleets that would be. Germany lost Hamburg. Germany's really starting to lose core territory now. Yeah, I think they will collapse fairly quickly. So their time basically is gone. You've landed over here. That's very kind of you, actually. So I suppose what we should do next is grab these guys. Delete this zoning there. Likewise with you, gentlemen. I would like you to bring you over towards Brest. And you know what? You over here as well. You're doing a fine job there, but I do need you over here. Good. And that enables us to prepare the naval invasion here very well. Production. Scalpa only 4 days, and after that you'll be able to rejoin. And a couple of our destroyer hunters were already built, so you're actually going to be done very soon. So let's briefly have a look at the naval situation here with our equipment details, with our cruisers. So what have we got then? We've got You Are Fine, and this is really all of these guys. And then we've got a couple of them that are actually different still than the destroyer hunters. And it's unfortunately always a pain to find these guys. But they must be around somewhere. I did just find it like that. So the pre-Weltkrieg hulls are fine. You, on the other hand, can be built up. Don't have any light cruisers in this fleet. A lot of light cruisers over here, but all of these are destroyer hunters already. And these guys are destroyers themselves. How about over here? Mostly better ones, or, well, actually decent ones. Right, and then here there is another one that hasn't been upgraded yet. But yeah, other than that it's fine. So the plan is that what we're going to do is we are going to grab pretty much all of our destroyers and we are going to form them up in groups like this. I'm extremely happy about the performance of these guys. They were doing great. They did as some people would say, they did a lot of shooting and they did manage to sink quite a couple of light ships and even damage quite a couple of heavy ships. And the design of these are very much geared towards sinking destroyers and just making sure that they cannot run away. We've mostly got the Type 2 over here in these guys, but we've also got the Type 4 and these guys at the very least do have better torpedo attack, and I realized this guy here hasn't been upgraded. So let's upgrade this guy and let's make sure that we are adding, I think it must be here. No? Are we just upgrading that now? And is no one actually around to do that? Okay, well, let's take you here. Have you got torpedoes? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So you've got torpedoes, and that should at least somewhat enable these guys to actually contribute to, if we do find any capital ship, we'll be blowing out its escorts out of the water, and then we have some torpedoes to engage them, but it's mostly a light scouting group. And it's going to be able to wrestle the naval dominance from the enemy light ships. And look at that, another landing by 5 Austrian Marines. They're getting a little bit tired there. How are the Soviets actually holding out? They are apparently a little bit short of equipment, but for now they are holding out. And again, Germany seems to be in near total collapse over there in the north. And they are down here. They are doing all right over here, but you can see at least the Germans are very much short on supply, and not so much the Wallonians, nor the Flanders. How would you actually say it? I don't know. Right. Could we attack Chiloy? Well, it's urban terrain, so I don't think our tanks would be very useful here. That's all right. We are bringing up our troops here. And these guys, you know what, I am going to ask you guys are ready to transfer over here. If, of course, all of these guys would arrive here at the same time, we'd be in a lot of trouble. But I think if we can land here, we should be doing fine. Let's actually have a look at the Entente. So Commonwealth of Canada is expected to have about 50 divisions. New England, maybe another 40. So we might be going to the hornet's nest over here. But I think it's well worthwhile to try and reduce their capabilities there a little bit. So we've got 36 divisions and, well, maybe 50. So I think they will definitely be much better than we are. But yeah. Ooh, look at this, gentlemen. Vain attempt to attack Portugal. But yeah, so what I'm going to do in between episodes is just going to reorganize a couple of these squadrons along the lines we discussed, mostly to find these anti-submarine warfare groups or scouting groups, light scouting groups, and then fill up basically all of the other squadrons with destroyers. So that's going to be very interesting. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.